Welcome to the Saturday preview show here on PLZ Soccer's YouTube channel. I'm Kerry Pollock. Alan Ruff and Tam McManus returns to the couch. Happy holidays? Good time?
Yeah, unfortunately I've not brought the weather back with me.
No, you indeed
Still bucking the rain
not.
here.
Well, this weekend we have Celtic against St Mirren. If it's not to the wire before, Tam, it certainly is now. All eyes on Celtic and Rangers as we go into this split now.
Yeah, it's neck and neck. Obviously the draw last week keeps everything in the melting pot. Celtic were disappointed that they didn't get the 3 points. But I think before the game, a lot of Celtic fans would have taken a draw. Still in their hands if they can win all the games, they win the league. Rangers will say the same probably. So, yeah, it's a game they've got to win. St Mirren, I think, probably the weakest tie. Obviously it's not the top 6 yet, but when you go into the top 6, I think they'll be one of the weakest teams. So I think Celtic win this comfortably at home, 3-0.
Ruffy said, Stephen Robinson says, no pressure whatsoever for them going into this game or for the next handful of games coming up. All pressure on Celtic?
Oh, of course, the pressure's there, but the pressure's there when you play for Celtic. It's there all the time, So, they'll know what they've got to do. I think St Mirren's had a tremendous season. I think they've still got a chance of Europe, 4th place. They're
gunning for 4th.
I think they've got something to play for. But I agree with Tam. I think Celtic will be hurting a wee bit for the result last week, so they'll be out to try and win this game quite comfortably.
And eyes in mind, obviously, Brendan Rodgers says that he's pulled a tendon in his hamstring. We don't know when he'll be out. The medics will decide that. He's a huge player for Celtic. Yeah,
he was obviously scored in the game last week at Ibrox as well. So, he'll be a miss for Celtic. He gives you that energy and that pace in the wide areas. But I think Celtic have got a fair bit of cover in the wide areas. I don't think he's a key player. They'll miss him, but I still think Celtic have got enough in the wide areas to cover for him.
Okay, and what are we going for?
3-0 to Celtic.
3-0?
2-0 Celtic.
2-0, right then. Hearts take on Livingston at Tynecastle. Tam, it's still mathematically possible for Livingston to stay up in the Premiership. The ideal scenario for Livingston is that they win today and that Ross County get beat by Rangers.
It's not going to happen.
Just to put it bluntly.
Sadly for Livingston, I know Davy Martindale has been keeping positive, but I think they're relegated, they're gone. It's just a matter of time now. They're going to Hearts. Hearts are buoyant at the minute, strong at home. Again, I just see a comfortable home win here for Hearts. They want to keep, they've got their big game coming on the horizon, semi-final. Places up for grabs, they want to keep staying in the team. The guys that are there, obviously they won last week without Shankland as well. I don't know if he'll be back this week, but I can only see a comfortable home win here. Yeah,
well, I think he has shaken off the illness from last week, Lon Shankland Ruffy, for the double header, Livingston and Rangers. He's not the man you want missing coming into these games.
No, not at all. He's had a fantastic season. He'll be up there probably in one of the 4 for the Player of the Year awards. When they come round, Livingston would obviously be hoping he wouldn't be playing because obviously it'll cause them a lot of problems. Livingston are gone. They're talking about 5 or 6 players out of contract. They're not going to be here next year. That's not the right frame of mind being into games, because players being players, their agents will know that their contracts are up and they're probably actively trying to get them teams in now. So it's not a great thing getting into that game.
And what are you going for?
I'm going to go Hearts to win 2-0.
2-0 for me as well,
2 as well, right, okay. Aberdeen take on Dundee. This is where it gets a bit interesting, Tam, with the whole top 6 scenario. So just to break it down, a win for Dundee today, they're in the top 6. If Hibs draw or lose, they're in the top 6. And if they lose, they only need a point against Rangers. Can it get more complicated than that?
No, obviously the game during the week they're not going ahead is really through the cat amongst the pigeon. A lot of people are not happy, a lot of clubs are not happy, understandably so. Dundee have got a terrible record up at Pittodrie. I can remember as far back when I was at Dundee, I don't think they'd won in a long time. I don't think they've won in a long time since. So Aberdeen not got a manager, not got a lot to play for really. Dundee will fancy it going up there and getting the result. I think the game being off during the week will help them as well. They should be fresh for that game, but I think they'll be a draw in this game. And I think the big game of the weekend is Motherwell Hibs, but we're obviously going to come on to. But I think Dundee can get a point, and they'll be hoping that, I think if Motherwell beat Hibs, a point's enough for Dundee. So they'll be hoping that Motherwell do them a turn or Hibs draw. Hibs have got to win the game. That Motherwell Hibs game can't be a draw. One of the teams has got to win,
to get in,
or else Dundee are probably going to be in the top 6.
How will Aberdeen approach this game, Ruffy?
Well, I keep looking at Aberdeen, and after they get a good result at home, they'll maybe get a wee run here, and then they go to Livingston last week and toil to beat them. So at home, I'm expecting them to win the game, because obviously that their players as well must be looking forward to next year. You know, they want to be at. Aberdeen's a reasonable club, you know, and if we're looking for contracts, and they send the fans away happy. So I'm going to go Aberdeen to win this one 2-1.
And what did you
One
say?
each.
One each draw, right? Okay, well that takes us nicely to Motherwell. Hibs. If Motherwell want a chance of getting in the top 6, they need to win. Like, what was worse as a player, Tam? Was it just go out and win, or don't get beat?
I think you're better just going out to win. I think if
That
you've got a draw in the back, if you've got a draw in the background, I think you go 1-0 up. You started or it's one each in the last 20 minutes, and you think we'll hold on to a draw here. I think this game is going to be a cracker. You know, both teams need to win the game. Hibs, a shocking result last week against St Johnstone. I know I was away on holiday, but I watched it. They were poor on the day, and
Put some more pressure
that's
on
put
that,
them
yeah.
that's put them right up against it here. You know, they've got to go to Motherwell, who came back for the dead against Dundee and won 3-2 to keep their hopes alive. I don't know what. I think there'll be loads of goals in this game. I think if it's a draw going into the last 20 minutes, the bugles will get in. You know, both teams will go for the win. I'm going to go for 3-2 to Hibs. I think there's going to be lots of goals in this game.
Right,
I really
okay.
think there'll be goals, and I think Hibs might nick it. But both defences are poor.
How will Hibs fans react, Ruffy, if Hibs fail to make the top 6? Is that a failure for a club of that size?
Definitely, there's no doubt about it. The fans will see that, and I do think if Hibs lose this game, the fans will react in a particular way that you don't want to hear. But for the size of the club and the way they've supported the team this year, there've been about 18,000 at all the home games. So, you know, there'll be a large travelling support going through there, and if Hibs don't make it, I'm sure they'll be made themselves here.
And what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for Hibs to win 2-1.
2-1, right, okay. Then finally today we've got St Johnstone take on Kilmarnock. Final push for Europe for Kilmarnock. The one thing they've got, Tam, in that team is that togetherness. It's evident the way they speak about each other, and you can see it when they're playing together as well.
Yeah, they've had a fantastic season, Kilmarnock, right from the very start, you know, beating Celtic and Rangers early doors. Derek's got a great squad there. You know, he's got guys, you know, like Greg Stewart and Kevin Van Veen, you know, can't get a game, you know, on the bench.
Yeah.
He's got real strength and depth all over the pitch, and they're strong at home. St Johnstone, I know Hibs weren't great last week. I thought St Johnstone were fortunate. I thought it should have been a penalty kick for Hibs, and St Johnstone scored with only 2 goals. Sour grapes here, I know, but they kind of nicked a win last week, let's be honest, and I don't think they'll do the same at Kilmarnock. I think Kilmarnock again at home will win this comfortably, and I'll go for 2-0 to Kelly.
2-0 Kelly. Just 2 points separate St Johnstone and Ross County at the minute. Ruffy, who for you's got more in them to avoid that playoff
Well,
position?
I think St Johnstone are fighting for their lives. You know, we saw it last week. You know, I think on the back of a win, they'll expect to take something out of the game. Kilmarnock have had a fantastic season, so I think St Johnstone could grind out something here. So I'm going to go for 1 each.
1 each, right, okay then. That brings us to tomorrow. Ross County face Rangers at Dingwall. Preparations have been a bit up in the air for Rangers, but this is a huge game for them when you look at what Ross County can do, the challenges that they can pose to Rangers as well, especially away from home.
Yeah, Rangers were disappointed obviously during the week there. They've made their feelings known about the game being off. They'll be hoping that Ross County, there's not a lot of rain up in Dingwall. They'll be hoping that game goes ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be a real headache for them, but again, I don't see any problems with Rangers. They're well rested. They've had a week off, you know, from playing, and they should go up to Ross County and win the game. They'll have a big travelling support up. Ross County can be tricky at home. They've got a goal on them, and I think they might score against Rangers, but Rangers will win comfortably 3-1.
All right, okay. Is this where Ross County will be looking to their Simon Murrays or Raymond Brophies of the team, Ruffy, to maybe get in behind the Rangers defence?
Yeah, they've got it. You know, they're the guys that are going to get them points, but they're coming up against a very, very good Rangers side, although defensively last week they were quite frail. But I think if it had been any other day but today, I would have thought the tension might have got to Rangers, but on the evidence of last week with the fight back and everything, I think they'll go and win 2-0.
2-0, right, okay. Then that brings us to the preview quiz. He got a win last week against Lee. Sam, back on the winning streak.
What? Big Lee must be hopeless.
Said it must be that side of the couch.
Jig must be mince if you beat him.
Right, quickest answer wins. Okay, ready? Who has more league goals this season, Cyril Dessers or Abdallah Sima?
Seema.
Is it?
Wrong, it's not Sima.
Oh, well, you can't get it.
No.
You said Seema.
No, I didn't.
I heard it.
No, I didn't see it.
This is.
No, he said his guess. He said, right, 1-0. Unlucky, Ruffy. You get a first crack at it.
Okay,
50-50.
right. Second question. Nashville, Montreal and Celtic complete the career of which current Celtic player?
And Johnstone.
Correct. Well done. 2. Okay. Name the only French player in the current Dundee squad.
Bakayoko.
No. Forfeiting the question.
How to guess again?
No.
No.
I pass on that. I don't even know the French guy in the team.
Does he get another guess?
No.
Okay,
you said
then
a guess.
fine. It was
Who is it?
Mo Silla. It's French. Okay.
Does he play for Celtic?
Did actually.
Who currently sits at the bottom of the championship?
Both.
Well done. Okay, and who did...
One each?
No,
2-1 to me.
to you. This is for the draw, Rafi. Right, okay.
I feel sorry for me.
Who did Dundee United face last night? Who did they face last night? So Friday night, who did they face?
Oh, no. No. I'm going to get this. Give me a minute. Morton.
Correct.
Oh my
2-all draw. My
I must be
goodness.
rusty from my holiday.
Rusty from the holidays. Right, we'll be back next week to look forward to both semi-finals. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.